A very good morning, students. Welcome back to our science class. I hope that you all are well. You are studying regularly at your home. In today's class, we will be studying movement of the earth. The earth movement, it is of two types, rotation and revolution. First of all, let us study about rotation. The earth rotates on its own axis from west to east. Now what is axis? It is an imaginary line which passes from the north pole to the south pole. The north pole, it is present above, and the south pole, it is present below. Now the earth, it rotates. Because of this rotation, we are having day and night. When the half surface of the earth, it is towards the sun, then here will be day, and the surface of the earth which is at the back hand side, there night will be there. And when the earth, it rotates, it tilts to an angle of 23.5 degree. So students, you can take out page number 107 of your book. Let us read. The earth rotates on its own axis from west to east. Axis is an imaginary line running from the north pole to the south pole. The earth axis is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree. The rotation of the earth, it causes day and night. When the earth rotates on its axis, one half of it faces the sun and the other half is away from the sun. The part that faces the sun has day and the other half has the night. The earth takes 24 hours to rotate once, causing day and night. Now next type of the movement of the earth, it is the revolution. Rotation we have studied. The next that we will be studying, it is the revolution. Revolution. The earth goes around the sun on its own orbit. This is called revolution. Like the sun is there in the center. This we have discussed when I have told you about the planets. Now earth, it moves around the sun. This is the sun and here is the earth. Earth, it moves around the sun. So when the earth, it completes one complete turn, it is the revolution. The earth goes around the sun in its own orbit. This is the orbit. So the earth, it moves around the sun in its own orbit. This is called revolution. It takes 365 1/4 days. In revolution, how many days the earth it takes? 365 1/4 days. The earth, it takes to take a complete turn around the sun. The duration is called solar year. This complete duration of 365 1/4 day, it is called as the solar year. The revolution of the earth around the sun, it causes season. Now the earth, it revolves around the sun, it causes the season. The rotation, it was causing the day and night. Here the revolution, it is causing the seasons, the change in the seasons. There will be no seasons if the earth was not tilted on its axis. Another imaginary line called equator divides earth into two equal halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. There is another imaginary line which is called as the equator. Equator is there at the center. At the center, equator. This line, it is called as an equator. It divides the earth into the two equal parts. The above part, it is called as the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere. And this below part, it is called as the southern hemisphere. So there is an imaginary line which passes through the center, that is the equator. It divides the earth into the two equal parts, that is the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. When the earth revolves around the sun, this tilt causes the sun rays to fall directly on the northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere, depending upon the position of the earth. What happens when the earth it moves around the sun? The one part, that is either the northern or the southern hemisphere, one of its part will face towards the sun. The half that receives more sunlight has summer season and the other half has the winter season. So the part, like now the earth it is revolving like this. Now if we divide it, this will be the center. Now this part which is facing towards the sun, it will be having the summer, and the part which is at the back end side, it will be having the winters. For example, when it is summer in India, northern hemisphere, India is there in the northern hemisphere and Australia is there in the southern hemisphere. So when in India it is summer, in Australia it will be winter. After 6 months, the position of the earth it changes. So let us study it with the help of the diagram revolution. So what is the revolution? When the earth it moves in its own orbit around the earth, it is the revolution. Now in the center I will be drawing the sun. In the center is the sun. This is the sun. The sun rays, they are moving to all the direction. These are the sun rays, they are moving in all the directions from the sun. Now let us draw the earth. First of all, let us start from here. If the earth is here, now this one is the imaginary line, that is the equator. What happens when the earth is here? The earth it is slightly tilted. This one is also the imaginary line. When the earth it comes here, this is our imaginary line, and then at the downhand side. So the earth it revolves around the earth in its fixed orbit. This is the earth, it revolves around the earth. It is in the fixed orbit. So when the earth it is here, this part it is facing the sun. So there will be summer in the southern hemisphere and winter in the northern hemisphere. What happens when the earth it comes here? Then there will be spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. Again, when the earth it comes here, there will be summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. So let us write here. Here what will happen? There will be winter in the northern hemisphere. Here there will be summer in the southern hemisphere. When the earth it comes here, there will be spring in northern hemisphere and autumn in southern hemisphere. When the earth it comes in this position, there will be summer in northern hemisphere and winter in southern hemisphere. At the last, this is the position of the earth. Here there will be autumn in the northern hemisphere and here there will be spring. So this is the sun. Let us revise it. Sun, the earth it revolves around the sun in a fixed orbit. So when the earth it is here, this face it is facing towards the sun. This one it is the northern hemisphere. NH means it is the northern hemisphere. So when this part it is towards the sun, it will receive the sun ray. So here will be the summer and at the back end side it will be the southern hemisphere and here will be the winters. When the earth it slightly rotates, then what happens? Autumn season will come in the northern hemisphere and spring season will come in the southern hemisphere. Then when the earth it comes in this position, then there will be winter in northern and summer in the southern hemisphere. Again the earth it get rotated, so there will be spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. The position of the earth does not change suddenly. It changes gradually. Gradually means slowly the position of the earth it changes. That is why we have autumn season between summer and winter. Between summers and winter we are having the autumn season and spring season between winter and summer. It is neither too hot nor too cold in autumn and spring season. In autumn and spring season, it is neither too hot or not too cold. What is in which month to the autumn season it comes? It comes in the October and November, and spring it come in February and March. Summers are there in April, May, June. Then after your summer vacation, we are having a season that is monsoon in July, August, September. Then the winters it comes in December, January. So like this way the seasons it changes gradually. Now in India we have one more season called as monsoon. What happens in the monsoon? It rains for most of the time during this season. So that's all for today's class. In today's class we have studied the movement of the earth, that is the rotation and the revolution. The rotation it causes the changes in the day and night, and the revolution it causes the changes in the season. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day.